Okay, I just had a really active. My house is really super active right now. Just out of the blue. I mean, I've been here alone for the last 10 days, 12 days. My wife has been out of town visiting her grandkids, and uh, there's really nothing been going on of any consequence. And then all of a sudden, bam, it just takes off. Um, it started with me seeing the little black thing zip around on my floors. I believe that's what's under my bed that I've taken the photograph of. That is just so incredible looking. I've got another photograph of it on my dry erase board that was right here on this wall as it comes across and deliberately puts itself in front of my camera so that I had a motion photo trap set up, and it moved across, and my phone took a picture of it, and it just completely, it's a black spot, blacker than black, that big, goes right across that dry erase board. That was really incredible. But that's what I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye, just kind of zipping around. So I was like, well, the last couple of weeks I haven't done an EVP session. Nothing really has been happening. So I'm going to go ahead and do one and see what happens. And it was just every couple of seconds. Now, some of these are real low. I'm hoping they're going to come out. I'm sure you'll be able to hear some of them. And there's one that's really important to me in here that I'm going to point out to you. And it's a woman. I mean, you hear the negative, whatever it is, talking. And then a woman comes in and says, leave him alone. So that was really important for me because I've asked them before, do I have people here helping me? Not people, but do I have those here helping me? And the answer was always affirmative. So I knew that I did have those on my side here, and it was really kind of nice to hear that. Um, but uh, the first thing is 17 seconds in. It was like a 9.5 minute EVP session. It was absolutely quiet in my house. I was quiet. Um, my dogs were kind of running around. You can kind of hear their nails tap, 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 tap here and there. Um, Noah saw something and he barked at whatever it was. My back was to him, so I didn't see what he was barking at. But he barks and then something comes in and says, shut up. And that kind of pissed me off. But and there's a language warning. There's the F word in here, but my channel's not monetized, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to say it when it comes time for me to say it. So the first thing that you hear is Noah bark. Oh, hang on, my speaker shut off on me. Oh, my speaker didn't pair. Hang on, just 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, so
Paired.
the first thing that you're going to hear is Noah bark, and then something comes in and tells him to shut up. All right, so let me get this, make sure this is turned up. Sorry,
Maximum volume.
I'll have myself together here. All right, here we go. There's Noah barking. It says shut up. The next thing was a growl. I didn't hear it with my ears. The only thing I heard with my ears were my dogs when they ran around and Noah barking. I didn't hear anything else. Um, and these are always really unnerving. I don't like getting these, but that's a bad one. That's a pretty gnarly growl. Um, And then Lancelot growls and comes over to me and glued himself to me. And whenever he does that, I know that there's something going on in the house. The activity's starting to pick up. Lancelot is getting scared. He's uneasy. He he comes and sits right next, leans up against my leg, and will not move. So he growled, and then someone said the house. Maybe they're saying the house is active. I don't know. There's Lancelot growling. I can't hear it now. There it is. The house. And after that, he was right with me. So that's always a really good precursor to activity picking up. Things are going to start happening, and my wife's going to be home on Wednesday, so I got a couple more days. And if it's going to really pick up, the only thing I'm hoping is that I don't get attacked again. Because I've been attacked like 10 times, and it's really just, it's messed up. Um, and then I heard my sister in law say, "It's me, Guyan. Guyan is my name." It's right here. It's real low. I can't even hear it, so it's really super low. But it's my sister in law's voice, and she's saying, "It's me, Guyan." So I know she's here. All right, here comes the language warning. They just out of the blue said, "Fuck you." And it's whispering. It's not growling. It's not very deep or anything. It's just a whispering. So it's a human spirit. I think. I mean, I could be wrong, but usually the human spirits whisper the EVPs, and the negative demonic entities will growl. They have a lot more energy. Okay, now the next one is a child either saying "help me." He's either saying hello or help me. I'm not sure which. I can't even hear it now. These are really low. Um, and then there was a female that said help. That's really low too. I could hear it from here, so I'm hoping that it got picked up. And then this is a disembodied voice, and it's a child saying help. And I just happened to catch it. Disembodied voices don't show up on the graph, so if you don't listen to the whole thing, you're not going to catch the disembodied voices, and if you do, you're going to be lucky. You're just going to happen to catch it. Um, uh, there it is. All right. Sorry about that. I lost my place. Wow, that's really low. I don't think that came out, but it's a child saying help. The next one is like a cross between a growl and a grunt. I didn't really know how to classify it. It's real quick, but it is one of the two. It's like a snort. It's almost like something walked up to the mic on the phone and breathed into it. That's what it sounds like. Okay, the next one is the one I like. It was a female saying leave him alone. Now they could have been saying leave Lancelot alone because remember he's really scared now. He's over at me. He won't leave my side. So they could have been saying leave Lancelot alone. Oh, and I asked what was zipping around on my floor, and the answer was death. That's disconcerting. Here's the question.
Tell me who you are.
There it is.
David, tell me who you are.
Death. Okay, so really active. I was saying online that I was going to do an EVP session, and I was going to do one tomorrow night, and really just get myself prepared. Because as you can see, I wasn't prepared to make this video. I wasn't prepared for any of this. It just started happening, so I decided to go ahead and do it tonight. I may still do another one tomorrow. It just depends on how active it gets around here. If it stays the way it is, I'm definitely going to do one. And as always, if I catch anything, I'll be sure and put it in a video. I'll talk to you later.